Automatic promotion could very well be on the cards for our Reading side. However, in today's episode, we have 3 gigantic matches to play. We have Stoke, who are just 2 points behind us in 3rd place. We have Sheffield United, who are down in 5th. They were in 4th last episode, so they've fallen off just a little bit. And then we also have Wolves, who are currently top of the table. If we lose against Stoke, we will drop down to 3rd. If we lose against Sheffield United and Wolves, we may even drop down to 4th or 5th. However, if we win all 3, we might actually be top of the table. In between episodes, we have not done particularly badly. We've also not done particularly well either. We did lose 4-1 against Sunderland and a 0-0 draw with Swansea, but a 3-0 win and a 5-0 win against Cardiff, with Liam Delap scoring 4, obviously, in that one. Gives us 7 points out of a possible 12, but the good news is for us, during that time, I believe Stoke dropped some points. They, in fact, dropped a fair amount of points, losing to Ipswich, drawing with Sheffield United, and losing against Wolves. And Wolves lost against Coventry, but then won the other 3 matches. So they actually picked up 9 points. So we only dropped 2 points off of Wolverhampton Wanderers, which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't too bad. If we finish 2nd place in the table, automatic promotion will take place, and we'll be in the Premier League for our final season with Reading. If we drop down into the playoffs, I do not like our chances because we always seem to balls up the playoffs. The starting lineup for the Stoke game then, it's not as good as we'd hoped it would be. It's going to be Boyce Clark in goal, Norton Cuffy, Mepham, House and Guinness Walker in defence. Offenborough and Hamilton in midfield. Basil Chuma starts on the right hand side with Kiddo Taylor-Hart on the left. Danny Ings and Mansouri up front. Liam Delap needs a rest. He scored 39 goals so far this season and he's a little bit tired. This is not the time for you to need a rest, okay mate? This is not the time. You've got 36 goals in 36 starts. Kind of need you, but we can't risk him. We really can't risk him. We've also got a whole bunch of injuries and things like that as well. So we've got Pena slightly injured. Anya Dinmer is out injured as well. So we're missing some of our wings, which is why Basil Chuma's actually playing. I didn't want to play him, but I kind of didn't have the choice. We've also got Howard and Beale on the subs bench, who are under 21s players. They shouldn't be on the bench, but we are that kind of down to our bare bones at the moment that I feel like we don't really have too much of a choice. This is the game that we have to win, really. This is the one that I really want to win. And we have taken the lead, Brooke Norton-Cuffy, after 10 minutes from the corner. It was a bit of a calamitous goalkeeping error, I think. I think Angus Gunn had the ball in his hands and then just kind of dropped it. Or Norton-Cuffy came in and just kind of barged him off the ball. I don't know. But we have taken the lead and that goal could be absolutely massive for our season. It's a corner, though, for Stoke at the other end. Tavares steps up to take it from the right-hand side. Where is it going to go? We need to get this ball clear. It's towards Moraes at the front post, and it is 1-1. So neither team can defend corners at the moment. That's not what we want. So if we don't lose this game, we will stay in 2nd place. And if we draw, it will be 2 points gap, as it currently is. A win, however, will make it, what's that? It's going to drop them down to 65 and push it up onto 70. So there'll be a 5-point gap between us and 3rd place Stoke, which is absolutely massive. Santiago's got a corner, though, for Stoke after 37 minutes. Steps up to take it right-footed towards the front post. It's cleared. Norton-Cuffy is chasing it down. Berger collects, though. Santiago to Leris. It's Leris. He's hit the post. Guinness Walker's clearance isn't the best, but we've managed to find upfield towards Mansouri. Is this going to be a counter-attack, or was that little chance from Stoke the only thing? The chance from Stoke was the only thing. Angus Gunn with the goal kick to Wilmot. On the ground to Berger, all the way back to Gunn. It's Krejci, possibly could be his name. Kicks it upfield, but Offenborough intercepts it very easily. Basil's there. Big bad Basil finds Mansouri in the middle. And Basil Chuma, who was playing in League 2 earlier on in this season on loan, he might have even been lower than that, has returned and he's got himself an assist on his first start since returning back to the club. We retake the lead and we regain that 5-point advantage as well over 3rd place Stoke. And that takes us into half-time as well with that 2-1 lead. No changes for us at half-time. It looks like Josh Lawrence has come on for Stoke for Wouter Berger. I'm looking at Kiddo Taylor-Hart. He's on a 6.4. Not playing very well at all. Cannon collects it for Stoke. 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the second half. And that's not ideal. Leris is in, crosses it low. It's saved by Boyce Clark, but Santiago can mop up the pieces. And it is 2-2 already in the second half. I feel like this might be a high-scoring game. I know it's very easy to say that when 4 goals have already gone in, but I feel like there's more goals in this match. Free kick for Krejci to take. It's Boyce Clark, though, just about sees that one over. It's gone off for a goal kick. Decent chance to Stoke. I think Stoke are actually having the better chances, but we've obviously managed to score 2 goals, and one of them, I think, was just... It was easier to score than it was to miss. Kiddo Taylor-Hart is going to have to come off. Who is Rob Beale? Is he any good as a left winger? No, he's not, is he? He's out of contract at the end of the year as well. Do we bring Rob Beal on that left-hand side? We might have to. Or do we do Wilson Esbrand? It's got to be. Let's do the sensible thing, okay? This is an important match. Let's do the sensible thing. Offenborough as well for Freddie Potts, because Offenborough's not playing particularly well. Freddie Potts, should you be... Do we do it that way round? That way round might make more sense. Sheffield United are currently winning their game as well against Luton, which means Sheffield United are keeping pace as well. It is not a 3-horse race yet. It's not far from being a 3-horse race, but it's not one just yet. Tavares has the ball for Stoke on the left-hand side. Plays it forward to one of the goal scorers, Santiago. 3-4 Stoke players in the middle. Norton Cuffy can't quite get the ball. Santiago again crosses it in. It's fallen for Moraes and he gets his second of the game, and we are 3-2 down. And that's not good. This is not what we need to happen at all. This is not what we need to happen. Stoke move up into second place. We drop down to third. We are going to do... Delap has to come on, doesn't he? We have to bring on Liam Delap. We need a goal. Delap is the man to get that goal. Norton Cuffy's struggling as well. I don't know who to bring off here. Courtney House is having a shocker. Right, Liam, if we ever need a goal from you, today is the day. Score a hat-trick. You love scoring loads of goals. You've got a massive goal bonus, and you're earning every single penny of it at the moment. Liam Delap does have the ball. Plays it back to Guinness Walker. I'm hoping there's an international break soon. Mika Hamilton off towards the right-hand side. No, it's not. It's through to Mansouri in the the Algerians' effort. He's just wide of the post. Boyce Clark is on a 6.2. He's on a 6.2. Have you cost us this game, mate? Final 5 minutes. We've got possibly another chance. Basil Tuma collects it. There's 4 in the box. Ferraresi's one of them. It's a penalty. We've got a penalty in the 85th minute. Who is stepping up to take it? It is number 31. Of course, it is Liam Delap. Liam Delap against his dad's former side of Stoke City. Go on, Liam. Go on, Liam. Oh, my word. Has he just gone for a Panenka? Is that what they're called? His 40th goal of the season is 3-3 against Stoke. He just dinked it forward with a little lob. Angus Gunn just flops over to his left-hand side or the right-hand side. And what a risky penalty to do, mate, when we really don't want to lose this game. We've got a free kick in a very good position as well, just before the 90. It is Potts stepping up to take it. We see very little of Potts at the moment, don't we? Right-footed free kick. We've got plenty of purple shirts in the box. Are we going to sneak a winner? Potts' effort hits the bar. Mepham can hopefully keep this one alive. Cross it in. It's not a good cross. It's fallen for Potts once again. Now for Aresi on that left-hand side. He's a centre-back. Why are you trying to go down the wing? 5 minutes of injury time is just ticking away. The full-time whistle is about to go. It does go. A 3-3 draw against Stoke. A 3-3 draw. I'll tell you what, that was certainly a match for the neutrals. The fact that we needed Rory Delap, we needed Liam Delap to come off the bench to get that goal was... I didn't want to bring him on, but we needed that goal. And Basil Tuma actually getting man of the match for us on a 7.7. So on 37 games now, we are still in second place, 5 points behind Wolves, who have a game in hand, which they're not playing for quite a while by the looks of it, because they actually played Arsenal in the FA Cup. So we now go forward. Sheffield United next up. It is second versus fifth. Another game where we have to win. We are also going to have to give Liam Delap a little break because he's very tired. So we're going to give him basically 3 days off training. In fact, we're going to give a fair few players some time off training by the looks of it. I think we're going to go for those ones. So it's going to be Hamilton, Norton Cuffy, Tuma. We need to do Mansouri as well. I don't know why he's not selected. Oh, he's selected. Guinness Walker, Mepham, and Liam Delap are all going to have themselves a little bit of a break. Probably, let's do 2 days. It's a week. It's a whole week until we play our next match, so it should be fine. Match number 2 then at home against Sheffield United. Starting 11-wise, it is basically the same. So it's Boyce Clark, Norton Cuffy, Mepham, House and Guinness Walker in defence. Offenborough and Hamilton in midfield. Basil Tuma keeps his place on the right-hand side with Taylor Hart on the left. Danny Ings and Liam Delap up front for this one. So Delap is going to get himself a start today. We need to keep him fit for this and keep him fit for the Wolves game. And then after that, in theory, we should be able to kind of rotate him out of the squad a little bit because he's played a lot of football and obviously scored a lot of goals as well. Now, I was going to play Scott Banks on the right-hand side, who also has been out injured. But because Tuma played well, I want to keep him in the squad. And also because Banks was out injured, I don't want to bring him back too soon, just in case he gets injured again. So it's a delicate balancing act to try and make sure that we don't just destroy all of our best players. Stoke are 1-0 down against Birmingham already. That's very helpful to us. It does now mean that West Brom are involved in this battle for automatic promotion. Arguably all the way down to possibly Burnley. They might be a little bit too far away though. 32 minutes on the clock. Guinness Walker's free kick towards Danny Ings doesn't quite find him. Tuma's flicked head finds Courtney House. The centre-back, not really where you want him to be, is it? Basil Tuma in towards the penalty area, goes for goal, and big, bad Basil Tuma gets his second of the season. I think his first came for like Oxford or whoever he's out on loan at. And we take the lead against Sheffield United. Basil Chuma is not very good, but he always comes up with the goods. Norton Cuffy on the right-hand side with a throw and a yellow card to his name early on, which might be a bit of a worry. What have we done? What's happened there? Mika Hamilton's just walked into Offenborough. Luckily, we've managed to get the ball back. Danny Ings goes for a little bit of a run himself. He's just muscling Hamer off the ball. Now on the left-hand side is Guinness Walker. Is he going to go down the line? No, spins instead inside to Taylor Hart. Across to Offenborough. Now Hamilton. I feel like there's a second goal coming. Basil Chuma could be the guy. Liam Delap probably is the guy. The ball goes in, but I think it's not going to count. The flag has gone up, so it's going to stay 1-0. I don't know what it is, but Basil Chuma is just a difference maker, and I don't understand it at all. Guinness Walker with a corner for us. It's towards Mepham at the back post. In fact, Delap ghosts in there in the middle, heads just over the bar. We're looking very good. We are looking really, really good. I think we need to get a goal or two more, and then we should be quite comfortable in this game, which is ridiculous against a team who are pushing for automatic promotion, and we're just making them look silly. No changes for us at half-time. I'm looking at Taylor Hart, though, because he's not doing particularly well at the moment on the left-hand side. We don't really have the options on the subs bench. We could do Mansouri, maybe bring Scott Banks off the subs bench as well, obviously, but I don't want to do it because of his injury, like I said at the start. Not really a lot's going on so far in this game. In the second half, at the very least, Chuma's ball forward towards Delap doesn't really manage to find Hamilton, though. And now Sheffield United can possibly start a counter-attack of their own. Lacey on the right-hand side for them. In towards Archer in the middle. Hamilton tries to stick out a leg and nick it. Can't manage it. Archer's effort goes just over Boyce Clark's bar. Very good chance for Sheffield United. Another little storm weathered. Let's do some subs. Taylor Hart is coming off. Scott Banks is going to have to come on, I think. We're also going to take off. Delap is not playing well. That's not good. That's really not good. We'll do Mansouri coming on because I like Mansouri. He's definitely got a future at this club, but he's not good enough at the moment to really be playing week in, week out, especially in these games where we need to be winning them. Birmingham are still beating Stoke, which is very, very helpful to us. I don't know what West Brom are doing. I haven't really paid attention to what West Brom are doing at all in any of this fight. So they could be just slowly climbing up the table, just doing their business. Nothing's happened in this second half, has it? I've just been chatting away. Absolute waffle. Rob Beale's going to come on because he's the only striker we've really got on the subs bench now. I'm also going to take off Offenborough for Warrington, which is probably not a good idea. And then we're going to do Hamilton as well for Nissen and swap you two round. Maybe not. We'll put you back the other way. Final 5 minutes. A 1-0 win is good. It's a win. At the end of the day, it's a win. But it's not been the most comfortable win, has it? Not a lot's gone on. Not a lot of shots have taken place. We've got the goal. And it was big, bad Basil Chuma with that goal as well. That's a massive 3 points. Underwhelming game, underwhelming performance, but a massive 3 points. Look at that defensive performance. Basil Chuma was on loan at Blackpool earlier on this season in League One. Played 12 times. Comes back to Reading, much like last season as well. Went on loan in League 2, came back, played 4, gets a goal and an assist. Basil Chuma, he's rubbish. He's really not very good, is he? But he just does the business. I might give him a new contract. I feel like he's earned it. Squad player? Sure. You'll probably get loaned out again, mate, next year. But, let's give you a new deal. You might be playing in the Premier League. One thing that we did not mention whilst that was going on, we were quite underwhelming, but so were Wolves. Wolves drew 0-0 with Ipswich. Where are Ipswich? Are they up in the top end? They're not. They're mid-table. Bang smack in the middle of the table, which means if we beat Wolves, we will go top of the table on goal difference. We could end this episode top of the championship somehow. Good news for the Wolves game is we are full strength, and also good news, we are at home. I don't know how good we are at home compared to away, but I feel like being at home always seems to give you a little bit more of an advantage. So it's going to be Boyce Clark in goal, Norton Cuffy, Mepham, Ferraretti and Guinness Walker. I say we're at full strength. Courtney House is injured, so Ferraretti is going to get a start today. Offenborough and Hamilton, Banks and Taylor Hart, Ings and Delap. We are as good as we can possibly get, I think. Basil Chuma is on the subs bench after signing his new contract as well. So we need to win, and if we win, we'll go top of the table on goal difference. Wolves, obviously, in this save, have only just been relegated from the Premier League last season, so they have a Premier League standard squad. They are a very, very good team still. I mean, just look at some of the names on there. You can tell that they're a good side. I mean, they've still got their Portuguese core as well, which is annoying because they're obviously very good. They've got Luis Guedes, Neto, Cunha. They've got Jose Sarr in goal as well. And Liam Delap's injured immediately. What has gone on? Right, Mansouri, buddy. I need a performance. I need a big performance from you. That could kill our season. If that's a bad injury, that could absolutely destroy our season. I am so genuinely nervous right now that Delap injury is more concerning than what's happening in this match. Sheffield United are losing to Middlesbrough. They've just dropped out of this title race altogether in the last couple of matches, which is good. There's one less team to worry about. It's a free kick for Wolves. Doyle kicks it straight into Offerba, but keeps hold of it. Guedes with loads of space into the bottom corner, and Guedes makes it 1-0 to Wolves. This is not what we want, because not only will this extend Wolves' lead over us, but it will also mean we'll probably drop out of the top two, because we're still very close to the teams around us. We're still very, very close. West Brom, Burnley, Stoke, Sunderland, Sheffield United, Coventry can all kind of catch up with us. Cerati with a free kick to Doyle. Now Gray, loads of space to run into. Guedes on that right-hand side. Guinness Walker can easily intercept for us. Good. Ferraresi, the Venezuelan. Down on the left-hand side is Taylor Hart. Now Mansouri, the Algerian. I need a performance from you, buddy. If ever I need a performance from Mansouri, it's today. Mika Hamilton's control is horrendous. And Norton Cuffy mops up the pieces, though. Through ball, please. Through ball. Not where we wanted it to go. Taylor Hart plays it across to Norton Cuffy. Now Scott Banks. Norton Cuffy again goes for a long-range effort. What is going on? Why was that the thing that we did? From all of that situation, we went for a long-range shot from our right back that hit the crossbar. We are certainly not out of this game. Certainly not out of it. There's 3 minutes of injury time to play. 2 of them have gone by already. Doyle, ball forward, finds Rafael Luis. On the ground is easily intercepted. Norton Cuffy down the right-hand side, playing very well at the moment on a 7.0. Scotty Banks to Mika Hamilton. Mansouri's gone down, and that's a penalty. That is exactly what we need to happen. Number 9, Danny Ings steps up to take it. Is this going to be goal number 10 of the season, potentially? Might be goal number 8, to be honest. Ings steps up, and Jose Sarr saves it. It's not our day, everybody. It is not our day. We do obviously get a corner. Norton Cuffy goes over to take it. We are in injury time. Ferraresi's there, doesn't get on the end of it. And that is surely going to end the first half. It does end the first half. It should be 1-1. Danny Ings really should have scored that. It's a penalty. I mean, you should always score penalties. Danny buddy, keep going. You've got the ability to make the difference, because I don't have any other subs to really make. Mansouri's on a 6.4 as well for some reason. He's not playing very well. Cunha with a free kick after 1 minute of the second half. It's on target. Boyce Clark palms off for a corner. Neto's corner comes in. Mepham gets up and clears it well, but it's not gone far enough. Back to Neto from Guedes. Guedes gets it back from Neto as well. We're now chasing, putting some pressure on him, which is good. Plays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Highlight ends. Norton Cuffy with a free kick. It's a good game. It's a good game right now. It's very end to end, which is arguably not good for me, but it's good for just entertainment value, I guess. Jose Sarr in goal. Plays it across to Cerati. Now Max Kilman, big lump upfield from the centre-back. We need to get it forward. Mepham does so. Banks' control is not the best. And now Rafael Luis passes it to Norton Cuffy. Norton Cuffy's just always in the right place at the right time at the moment, which is good. Mepham to Hamilton. First time kick upfield was a terrible idea. What possessed you to do that? Like, there was nobody near you, and you just went, you know what, I'm just going to kick it straight upfield. Head height to Danny Ings, who's about 5'9" at best. Mepham has the ball for us. Norton Cuffy wants it, or we've gone down the line to a Wolves player. Our passing is awful at the moment. Neto to Luis, it's a penalty, and sod's law, this is going in. The commentary did just say this didn't look like a foul, but it's been given, so doesn't really matter what it looked like. It is Cunha stepping up against Boyce Clark. Come on, buddy. Boyce Clark goes the right way, but it's in the bottom corner, and that is potentially not a good sign. Actually, potentially, that is definitely not a good sign. It's 2-0 to Wolves. I think this match could not have gone any worse. An injury to Delap, Danny Ings missing a penalty, everyone playing pretty poorly, apart from Norton Cuffy, who's the only person on our team who's decided to actually show up today. Wolves are they're just passing it around, having a lovely time. Our possession, everything we're doing is just not very good. It's a ball forward from Wolves. I feel like this is going to be 3 or 4-0 as well. Neto on that left-hand side. If they get a third, it is game over. Cross comes in. Mepham's clearance is absolutely appalling. And I feel like we're giving away another penalty any second now. Guedes back to Doyle. Now Bellegarde goes for goal. It's a good effort. Bellegarde, sorry. Goes for goal. It's a good effort, but it's gone wide. Danny Ings needs to come off. And I don't know who we bring on. Basil. Big bad Basil up front. I can't believe we're doing that. Basil Tumer's coming on. Scott Banks is coming off. We've got no options. I do not know what is going on with this performance, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players who have got a 6.3 or less. What has happened? I'm going to take Offerborough off as well. Kozlovs is going to come on. He's actually been out suspended because he got a red card against Sunderland, I think, for violent conduct. We're going to have to do Scott Banks as well for Rob Beale, who arguably isn't a winger. Arguably he's not even a very good footballer, is he? But on he comes. It's still not over. It is definitely not over. However, I've just seen West Brom aren't playing. And if West Brom win their game in hand, they will go joint on points with us on 71 points, which is not what we want. We've got the superior goal difference because Liam Delap is an absolute machine scoring goals. But if he's out for the rest of the season, which is a possibility, we're not getting any more goals from Liam Delap. Basil Chuma collects it. It's into Mansouri. And Mansouri is there, gets his 9th goal of the season. There is still time. An equaliser would be great. Basil Chuma, once again, proving to me that why isn't he the first name on the team sheet every single week? Final 5 minutes plus injury time. Nothing is going on. A 2-1 defeat is not good. Any defeat is not good. A 7-0 defeat is not good. A 1-0 defeat is not good. We are 25 seconds left of the match. Mepham to Kozlovs. Ball forward, finds Beale. Now Mansouri just about finds Norton Cuffy. Beale's on the right. The youngster, can he get his cross away? He does. It's Basil Chuma in the middle. Keeps it alive. Back to Norton Cuffy. Beale's there. And Robbie Beale. Robbie Beale has just scored a goal in the 95th minute. What has happened? What is it? He's literally out of contract in the summer. He's just on the bench to make up the numbers. He's just bloody scored the equaliser. What has gone on there? Robbie Beale. I feel like you're getting a contract, mate. I don't know if you're any good potential-wise, but oh my word, the last kick of the game. The last kick of the game. Rob Beale gets us a valuable, massive, massive point against Wolves. That is huge. And now I'm really pissed off with Danny Ings for missing that penalty, because that would have meant we won the game. Now the worry is, what is that piece of news? Is it bad? 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. He'll be back before the end of the season, but he is going to miss. He's going to miss Coventry, he's going to miss Millwall, and he might be back for Luton. So he's only going to miss maybe 2 matches, 3 at most. Oh my word, Rob Beale. Out of that, 5 points from those 3 games sounds not very good. But that is actually a cracking set of results. Rob Beale, I'm doing it, mate. I'm giving you a new contract. I'm not even triggering the extension. I'm just giving you a new deal. What do you want? £1,000 a week? We'll do it. £2,000 a week. We'll also do that. Sure. So, with this being the league table after 39 games, on the 27th of March in this game, Wolves will be playing their game in hand against Cardiff, which that is a big game, although because Cardiff are currently rock bottom of the table, I feel like Wolves are going to be clear of us towards the end of the season. So I don't think the title is going to happen, but it's still a possibility. Next episode, we are going to come back for about Middlesbrough, I think. So we're going to do Coventry off camera, Millwall off camera, and Luton most likely off camera, depending on what happens in that window. And then we've got 4 games left of the season to work out exactly where we're going to finish. And I really want it to be second in the table. I don't want to go through the playoffs, but I'm genuinely not confident. I'm really not confident. And can we just give a big shout out to Basil Chuma? He's just a legend. He's just a legend of this save. Not football, not Reading, just this save in particular. I feel like anyone else playing Reading probably never played Basil Chuma. I've managed to get 13 goals out of him in 54 appearances and some really important goals and assists as well. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you next time.